Alrighty guys, so you've probably clicked on this video going, ooh, tips! This isn't going to be a full-on guide on how to do it, this is just some of the stuff that I use. I think there's 3 websites and then there's binds. Just some things that help me out while I'm trading, and hopefully they'll help you out too. It's only going to be a short video, so yeah, if you're looking for a full guide, there's hundreds on YouTube. I didn't really feel like making another one. That's probably not going to get watched. So here's just a few websites and tips and tricks and shit that I use to help my trading along, so hope you guys enjoy, and I hope it helps. Okay, tip numero uno. Binds. These are particularly, I can't speak, useful for, just having things that you want to say. So if you wanted to spam something in chat like the Lenny face, you can just bind it, press the key that you bound it to, and then boom, 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 you can annoy every fucking person in that server. So, in order to get binds to work, you need to have your developers console open. So, to activate your developers console, you just go to your options, go to the advanced tab, and then just make sure that this little option here is ticked. Press OK, and then you just press apply. Too easy. So to open your developers console from here, all you have to press is the default key, which is the little squiggly line to the top left of your keyboard under the escape button. Just press that little squiggly line, and then we're ready to go. Now, you're probably like, oh, now what do I type to get my bind to work, doobie? And you type this, exactly how I type it. You type bind, spacebar, and then you type it any key that you want. Let's say 0, you can type letters, you can type, dashes, pluses, equals, whatever. Can't use this one or this one, I believe, but that's fine. We'll use 0, and then spacebar again. You use the little double apostrophe thing, that probably has a name, but I forget what it is. And then you type say, and then whatever you want. So, for example, just doobie is the coolest TF2 video person ever. Sub to him. Oh god. Sub to him. And then to end your bind, you just do the little double apostrophes again, and then boom, you're done. Now you just have to press 0 a bunch of times, and you can say that in literally any server you want, as long as they have binds activated, and I don't understand why they wouldn't. To check if something's bound to a key, you just type bind and then the key that you want to check, so bind 0, and then it'll tell you what it's bound to. That's binds basically, and yeah, that's too easy. I personally use it for trading, so say let's check what's bound to my L key. Taking offers on a 1 of 2 in the world, steaming frickin' sweet ninja hood. So that's how I use it. Use it how you wish. But yeah, to tip numero dos. I don't know if I said that right, but whatever. Alright, tip number 2. I will be showing you scrap.tf. It's a simple URL, so I hope you don't get it wrong, because then I will be utterly concerned for your health. This is an extremely useful website that I used all throughout my trade series that I'm doing currently. It can be used through all levels of trading, from weapons to Australians and kill streaks and high tier items, except for unusuals. So to use it, you're obviously going to have to sign in through Steam, so they can access your Steam backpack. Press sign in. They're a trusted website, so I wouldn't be worried about any like random trades and shit. To make it easier for yourself while using scrap.tf, I suggest giving them your trade offer URL. To do that, you go to your settings by clicking your profile picture. You will then put your trade offer URL in the slots provided. How to get your trade offer URL, you're probably asking? Easy. They give you a button for it. Aren't buttons beautiful? You click the button, you copy your URL, which will be under third-party sites, you go back to it, you paste it in here, and then you save it. It's too easy. And then bots can send you items without adding you. It's really fantastic. Alright, how to use it? It's pretty simple. Say we wanted to scrap a weapon for a weapon. We click a bot that we want to go to. Just wait for it to load. We click any weapon we want. What weapon do we want? We want a bottle, of course. Let's get smashed. Right here, you can choose what you want to pay for. So, if I wanted to pay for items from my backpack, you click here, and you click any item that you want. So I wanted to pay with these man treads because I don't want them anymore. And then you click trade now, the bot will send you an offer, and then you just accept it. Too easy. Hat banking, same principle. They'll pretty much buy any hat, well, they will buy literally any hat except for the Ellis cap for 1.22 refined. This can be extremely useful while hat banking. You buy hats for 1 ref, you sell them to scrap.tf for 1.22. It's simple, but effective. There's literally a bunch of other shit that you can use it for. Keys, items, MVM parts, strangers, killstreak kits, and Steam games, emoticons. Oh my goodness. And if you're really into scrap.tf like I am, you'll get the priority. Priority basically just puts you in the front of the queue when you go to buy items from or sell items to scrap.tf bots. Yeah, that's basically scrap.tf in a nutshell. To tip 3, or backpack.tf. This is tip number 3. Sorry about that confusion. If you haven't heard about backpack.tf, I don't think you're talking to anyone that's ever traded before. People either bitch about this website if they're in high tier unusual trading, or they praise it like fucking Jesus Christ. It's both good and bad, in my opinion. It's good because, you know, it's a nice little place where you can keep like track of all prices and stuff like that. And it's bad because sometimes, you know, price manipulation can go on by the community and such. So to use this website, you sign in. It's just like scrap.tf. It's a trusted website used by literally anyone who trades in TF2. And what can't you do with it? It's got forums. Load faster. It's maybe, you know, price discussions and just gameplay discussions. Pretty awesome if you're into that sort of thing. I generally don't go there. It's got trades. This is the main thing it's used for. Price list. Basically most things from a golden pan to a uncraftable weapon. Same thing here. Unusual prices. This is where it gets a little bit meh sometimes. I don't know what to say. Just unusual prices. I normally just use it for a directory. Like if I wanted to search something for Outpost, I come to backpack.tf, go to the unusual prices, and just search for the item I want. Click it, go to Outpost, and then I'll find out the price for it. Steam market prices, same sort of thing. Vote on prices. This is what makes backpack.tf what it is. The community, well, us as a community, can vote on the prices for things. So say, let's just go in here. I didn't like the Claymore going down in price, so I'd vote no. Or if I wanted to, I'd vote yes. Easy. Generally, there's a, you know, proof and things for them. You can check it out if you get into that. I normally don't do it. I've made a few price suggestions, but none of them have been accepted because I'm really bad at it. Another thing that backpack.tf is useful for, the classified listings. You can search your classified listings, which, for example, I'm still selling this freaking sweet ninja hood, and you can go to other people's listings, classified listings. People sell things from one weapon to the most expensive TF2 unusual in the game. It's really useful because here you can only place your pure prices. So, for example, my ninja hood, I wanted to sell it for 44 keys pure. I have to list that. If I list that and it's wrong and yada yada, you can get banned. So you don't want to be using the classified list on backpack.tf incorrectly because, well, things can happen. Another useful thing backpack.tf is useful for, the calculator. I use this all the time. I don't know if you guys have seen me use it in a video or something, but it's hella useful. To use it, I normally just import from chat. You copy paste the whole thing, and then you just paste it in here, and then items will show up either side. Like, say I was trading a strange bizarre bargain for 3 ref, I'd copy paste the whole thing. Well, I was trading bizarre bargain for like a strange scattergun. I copy paste the whole thing, paste it in here, and backpack.tf would tell me the prices for both of those things and say how much profit I'm making or losing. It's really useful, and yeah. You can go premium, top lists, backpacks, donors, whatever, and then just more websites that are useful. I don't really use any of these except scrap.tf and TF2 Outpost, but go wild, check him out. It's not gonna hurt you. To tip 4. Okay, TF2 Outpost, pretty useful website. You just got to sign in through Steam. Again, like pretty much everything else, it's pretty sick. What it's used for is you list the items that you're going to sell. Like this guy, he's selling his buds for things that you want to sell them for on the right. And then they'll leave some notes and shit about like clarifying the terms and stuff of the trade. Other uses of this website, you can check backpacks. Trades tabs is for the trades that you've made. Offers is for the trades that you've offered on. Pretty self-explanatory. Bookmarks is pretty awesome. See this little star here? You can bookmark it, and then you go to bookmarks tab, and you can come back to it later. Matches tabs is for basically finding matches of stuff that you want. And the thing that people overcomplicate is like searching and stuff. It's really not that hard. Basically, on the left, you search for stuff that people are selling. So if I wanted to buy a hetman's headpiece, for example, I'd put it on the left-hand side, and this would basically just search for someone who's selling a hetman's headpiece. If I was looking for someone to buy a hetman's headpiece, I'd put it on the right because I'd be looking for someone that's selling items for a hetman's headpiece. Easy, right? New tab, pretty self-explanatory. You go through your backpack. You put things that you're selling on the right, like I've said. I want to sell these items, and then here, type in what you want to sell them for. So I want to sell them for metal, scrap each. Then you put some notes here. 1 scrap each. If you want them to add you, say add me. Or if you don't want them to add me, say don't add me. If you want them to send an offer, send trade offer. So easy. TF2 Outpost is that simple, and yeah, that's TF2 Outpost. Alrighty, peoples. Those are my 4 tips to TF2 trading. Hopefully they make your trading a lot smoother and go along a lot easier. Don't forget to subscribe to me for more content. Another video will be out next week, and don't forget to check out the websites, which links will be in the description below. So, see you guys next week.